Buenos dias, boys and girls. Happy Easter. How is everybody today?
Good morning, Methodists, Montanists, Easterists. What's happening?
Hola, little niños, big niños. You look and smell marvelous today, simply marvelous. With your Easter bonnets and your Easter candy breath.
So, you seem to have candy breath too, Lorenzo. Did the Easter Bunny already visit your house?
Nope. In our casa, it's always the Easter beaver who visits. Not the Easter bunny. What? Well, it dates back to my growing up years in Bolivia.
Well, I sense a story coming on, but make it fast. We have some He is Risen-ing to do. It's Easter after all.
I know, and this story is actually about my first Easter. So, you all know how I was raised in an orphanage in Bolivia, run by Mama Elisa and other nuns.
Yes, you've been talking about it in church for the last couple weeks.
Yeah, well, I'd been in the orphanage about 4 months when everyone started getting all excited about Easter.
Well, who doesn't get excited about Easter?
I know, and I was excited too because everyone else was excited. For the 2 weeks, every time the cute little skunks from the kindergarten came by, they would say, "Easter's coming, we're so excited." And I would hold my breath and say, "Me too." Because you know what skunks do when they're excited. And it was excited, although I had no idea what Easter even was.
You didn't know what Easter was?
No one had told me, and I was too embarrassed to ask. But everyone loves a party, so I was excited too. Yay! Easter is coming!
So, to get ready though, did you dye Easter eggs and stuff and have egg hunts?
We didn't have any money for that, so we just hid rocks.
Rocks? But did you dye them first?
No, just rocks. But it was fun hiding them out in the field with the other rocks. One time I was excited that when I found the prize, I thought I'd found the prize rock. You know, like finding the prize egg. But it turned out to be just a rock.
And no Easter bunny.
Nope. We didn't do the Easter bunny at the orphanage. We had the Easter beaver instead. It was a tradition that had started many years ago during a bad drought year, when we had a bunch of beavers at the orphanage because there was no water.
And did the Easter beaver bring candy?
Rocks.
Maybe we should get on with it?
Yeah, anyway, and on the big day, they would all celebrate and have a big church service. And in the service, they would put on an Easter play. Kind of like our puppet show. And then they asked me to be in it that year. And of course I said, see, but here's the thing. They didn't have a script. They all just knew the story and did it. But I didn't. And I was too embarrassed to tell them I didn't.
So, what happened?
Well, there we were at the front of the church. And they said, okay, you be Mary, Mary Magdalene at the tomb. Quick, get out there.
So, what did you do?
What could I do? I went out there. I ran up to the tomb, and there was one of the grown-ups dressed all in white, standing there, an angel. And there was everyone in the congregation, sitting there, watching. And everyone from the jungle, near and far, would come to church on Easter to see the play and to celebrate.
So what happened?
What happened? I started to cry. That's what happened. And then the angel said, why do you weep? And I said, because I don't know my lines. And then another figure in white appeared, and she whispered, Lorenzo. And I said, Mama Lisa. Yes, in real life. But in our play, I'm the risen Jesus. And you don't recognize me. And I didn't recognize her. But then suddenly, when I say your name, you do. And it all becomes clear. The meaning of Easter. Is that what this is all about? Is that what Easter is? Why didn't somebody tell me? You're alive! Jesus is alive. And he's standing right here, right now, with us, forever.
Let's pray. God, we thank you for the first Easter and for Lorenzo's first Easter in Olivia and for this one today in Bozeman and everyone in between and to come. Who can explain it? But we know it's true. Jesus is alive. And you, Jesus, are there helping us through life, especially when we don't know what's next or how to go on or even know our lines. But because of Easter, we do know these lines, and we say them with the children and with the confidence of children. He's alive.
He's alive.
He is risen.
He is risen.
He is risen indeed.
He is risen indeed.
And now, is this another great Easter or what?